In the world of Costa Rica real estate, the word luxury could use therapy. It's a word that's overused so much that really it's lost meaning. Today, I want to talk about the difference between true luxury construction and homes here in Guanacaste and all of those posers out there. Frankly, I wanted to get out from behind the desk and come to some of my amazing listings. But also, I've really seen that a lot of people use the word luxury for properties that I don't feel it really fits. So today I'm going to be talking about 6 things that make a property truly a luxury property here in Costa Rica. And we're going to be using Casa Visión and El Palacete, these new luxury homes here in Playa Flamingo, as case studies to look at what I'm talking about. We're first here in El Palacete, coming up to the second level, and the first element of a true luxury property that I want to talk about is your absolute prime luxury location. These homes are tucked on the south ridge of Playa Flamingo, which is one of Costa Rica's fastest expanding tourism markets. They just got done with the implementation of a marina expansion, and the Playa Flamingo Marina has really driven growth in the area, especially because you have that boat and yacht audience coming in. It's also really driven this destination as a luxury location. Second of all, I want to talk about luxury ocean views. Guanacaste is not blessed with infinite vantage points that provide this kind of ocean view. You'll see a lot of properties marketed as luxury homes where you're looking out and you can see some ocean, but honestly, it's not one of those breathtaking, stunning views where you're perched directly above the water. I can see the white water rolling into the white sand of Playa Flamingo just below us. Up at Casa Visión, you also have a unique vantage point where you're perched up on the absolute top part of Flamingo's South Ridge. Third, I want to talk about luxury proportions. Both El Palacete and Casa Visión are 7-bedroom homes. In my opinion, luxury properties should not be a place where anybody is sharing a bathroom. All of the suites in both homes are en suite, and the bathrooms themselves are spacious. As I mentioned, both homes have 9,000 square feet of interior space. You would see a lot of luxury properties marketed with that kind of footprint, where among those 9,000 square feet, you'd be including terraces and patios and other exterior spaces. 9,000 square feet of interior space allows you to build this kind of closet where both Dimitri and I are comfortable standing inside, and where you need an AC unit just for the closet itself. Like I mentioned, the bathrooms themselves are extremely spacious. We're in the top corner of the home, and in a moment we'll be going down to the other corner of the home on the first story just to show you how extensive and gorgeous these bathrooms are. Fourth, you can often see that so-called luxury properties in Guanacaste don't have true luxury finishes. We're standing here on honed travertine floors. You can see that even in the bathrooms or the utility room where they've got the washer and dryer, they brought in these beautiful quartzite slabs to make this a special space. Every window and slider in the home is double-paned security glass. You even have fancy toilets with a remote control that do all kinds of things that, I have no idea what the functions are. These beautiful multi-jet showers with an enormous space there and even a little sitting area inside the shower. So they've really thought of every detail and fleshed out the luxury down to the finishes, rather than just creating a large home. We'll walk back into the main space, and I want to touch again on those luxury proportions. You can see here in a main living room that you have plenty of room not only to set up a living and entertaining space over here, but your formal dining room here. And when we look out to the patio, we're not talking about a narrow area where only a few people could sit comfortably. You would have room for a band out there. You could have people, 24 seated at different tables out there. Really enormous porch with a gorgeous large pool that would be great for entertaining, not just swimming with 2 or 3 people. As we walk through, I'll point out a couple more of the luxury finishes. You've got inset lighting here in the kitchen that brings the quartzite to life. You have inset lighting in a lot of the ceiling areas so that you can have that soft nighttime indirect lighting. Everything is solid wood when we're talking about cabinetry, doors. You even have quartzite slabs that they brought into the utility room. And as we head out to the garage, I want to talk about one last element that are the luxury add-ons. Casa Visión and El Palacete both have entirely independent apartments that make sort of mother-in-law suites, and that both have fully livable spaces. Now, it's wonderful to have this feature in case you're traveling with staff, if you have family that prefers that privacy. And in a true luxury home, this is a space where your beloved mother-in-law is going to be comfortable. You don't want to have your guest room be a space where anyone would feel unwelcome, and that both El Palacete and Casa Visión, these apartments, were clearly built to host people in comfortable conditions. We're going to fly from El Palacete here just above the palms up to Casa Visión, which I guarantee is going to take your breath away. Now we're at Casa Visión, here close to the top of Flamingo's South Ridge. And you can see, even though we've just had some rain pass through and we're dealing with a gray day, the home has some spectacular views. This one actually facing out towards the Bracelito Bay. Conchal is behind us. And once again, you've got one of those unique, irreplaceable ocean views that makes this a true luxury home. Again, talking about those luxury proportions, you can tell this is a massive deck meant for hosting a lot of people. The pool here at Casa Visión is 15 meters long by 5 meters wide. Down at El Palacete, the pool is only 13.5 meters long. But here in Casa Visión, you're going to be absolutely impressed with this main space. The living dining room here, your central home area, is absolutely breathtaking. Whereas at El Palacete, they created a second-story living space and another entertaining area above us. Here they've opened up this room to be a real cathedral-like space where you've got suites on the right side of the home, first and second story. You also have suites on the left side of the home, flanking this absolutely gorgeous kitchen. The ceiling above us has inset lighting and that beautiful hardwood dome that you can see above us. And the effect that they've created here is something that is truly special, that I feel qualifies for what people call a luxury home. Casa Visión is just about to hit the market. You should stay tuned to my channel to watch for our full walkthrough video here at Casa Visión. Again, if you want to know more about either of the luxury homes we've talked about today, do send me an email to matt@costaricamatt.com. Thanks so much for watching.